Must pass. A new day will come, and when the sun shines, it will shine out the clearer. Those were the stories that stayed with you, that meant something, even if you were too small to understand why. So as I surround myself with memories, and as I reread this tattered book, I won't weep when I get to the end. I'll turn to the first page and read it again. These are the passages that made us who we are and who we were. These are the episodes that showed us who we are. Life is gonna leave you quicker than you know. Slip right through your hands when you think you've got the ropes. I've seen it. We're all just skin. We're all just skin and bones. We're all just skin. We're all just skin and bones. On a hero's in a hurricane. I'm on a tidal wave. I'm about to say hello to the moon. Thank God Colorado can do. I'm swimming in the desert, trying to get my life together. Think I'm gonna live forever in a sideways figure. And the sun on the horizon got me seeing silver linings in a sideways figure. Meditating on a mountain in the Milky Way. Has it been a single second or 100 days?
We're in Tampa, Florida for EA Sports, and a city that has become one of the marquee places in the hockey world over the last 20 years. Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. The Lightning have won the opening faceoff and take possession here at the start. Drives to the paint, and that's hooked away. Takes that pass back to the point. Steps it for the one-timer and makes the save. And now it's grabbed by Reinhart. They've got numbers here. Ducked off.
this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. She wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on a finish.
The Lightning have found themselves undermanned. Interference the call.
Well, that's going to be an interference call, and it's a deserved one. You can't impede the forward progress of your opponent, and that's what happens here.
Taken by Jones. Kachuk's got the puck. He's him up. Block shot.
If you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the sweat.
Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Vasilevsky. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Oh, what a save! And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Quick pass to Gord. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes the pass. Oh, he kind of got it, but he keeps it out.
Hedman's almost back on the ice.
Tampa Bay's penalty is now expired.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
And down he goes as the puck goes free. Kulikov's got it in the defensive end. And now it's over to Polinski's. Florida's got it along the wall. Now there's a shot. Too much traffic in the lane. The Lightning have gained control of the puck along the wall. Moves it to Gergensons. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Dishes it to Chernak. Thunderous collision. Look at the end result. He's on his own bench.
Yeah, and this is tough to handle, whether it's on your opponent's bench or yours. You know why, James? It's because you weren't able to stand your ground, and now you're over the boards.
Oh, what a save on the play!
Such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
More than half the frame has been played here. We've still got zeros on the board. Barkov's won the draw here in their own zone. Quick feed to Forsling. Scooped up along the wall by Marchand. Barkov's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Cirelli. Slides it across. Moves it quickly over to Marchand. Down the right side and into the zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Back at the point, they set it up. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a great A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
The home team is really under siege here in their own end. And gets it right back. Skates with the draw card. Oh, that's blocked. Moving with it here in the offensive end. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot, and they've had the sustained pressure.
Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Picked off by Paul. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a feed in front. And the puck is snagged and covered up for a whistle. Late goings of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Florida's won the defensive zone draw. And he passes it up ahead to Kachuk. Oh, and that closes him off against the wall. Handles the puck. Oh, and he makes Makes the save. Just got enough to keep it out.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Passes it over. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
The Panthers win possession here in the open ice. Takes a shot, and one last save. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Well, let's see if we can get some fireworks going here as period number 2 is underway. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Tampa Bay's had a slow start to this game, James. They're going to have to pick it up in terms of possession time. They're giving their opponent way too many opportunities and a lot of time with the puck.
Quick pass to Barkov. And he gets enough to keep it out. Tosses it to Cirelli. Coughs it up in the neutral zone. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Stayed by the goaltender, who stayed with it on the redirect.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time.
Vasilevsky's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Shuts it down. What a stop. Tampa Bay's got possession of the puck. Moves it to Hagel. Looks to set up at the point now. Takes a shot. What the stop. Florida's got control of the puck. And that slides right out to center ice. Can't keep a hold of it. Moves the puck over to Jones. And he slides it quickly to Mikula. Jones takes the puck. Quick feed to Paul. Florida's got possession here in the neutral zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Taken along the wall by Bennett. Puck scooped up by Rodriguez. How did he stop that one? Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Into the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. Pushes it across to Luosterainen. Steps into the offensive end. The Panthers carried along the wall. Rodriguez is taken down, and the officials are signaling for a penalty. The Lightning have put themselves down a man, tripping the call.
I played as a PKer here, James, and you know when you jump the boards that you're out there to do a job. It is your role to make sure you stymie that offense and you get your team back to even.
Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Here's a short pass to Reinhart. And he slides it quickly to Ekblad. Takes the shot. Oh, how did he come up with that stop? And that's just out of reach. And we're going to face off after the offside call. Cirelli's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Panthers win the draw here in the neutral zone. Tkachuk's got it against the boards. From against the wall into the open ice. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Gensel. Skates to the crease. And he opts to wait for more support.
Bjorkstrand's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Tampa Bay's PK unit comes up big as both sides are back to even strength.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time. They're tied up with the ball. Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
Florida's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Shot! And that's blocked from someone in front. Florida's got it behind the net. Picked up along the boards by Ferguson's. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Florida's got a one-goal lead. Handles the pass at center. Feeds it over. Here's a shot. Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
The Panthers continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone.
Have possession right off the draw, James, against a very tight group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Moves it quickly over to Polinski's. Across the point. Dishes it off. Great reach with the stick by Polinski's. Stopped by the goaltender. The Panthers deliver an absolute backbreaker with that goal here late in the second.
Well, it certainly adds a buffer to that one-goal lead, doesn't it? And it certainly changes the mind frame. What it can't change is the way that they're playing. They got to keep the foot on the gas here and get themselves to the intermission.
Florida's in now. Quick pass to Barkov. Brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. Here we go. Period number 3 is now underway. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
The Bolts are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination?
Send a quick strike here. Puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within one, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift.
And play resumes as the puck is shot. Moves it to Jones. Moves the puck along the half wall. Grabbed along the boards by Bennett. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Slides it to Hagel. Slides it across. Tremendous stop by Bobrovsky. Jones works the puck in his own zone. And he connects with the long bomb.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Florida's got the puck along the wall. Here's a shot. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Big stop by the keeper. Angles it over to point. The turnover. Here they come. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. The Panthers take possession in the defensive end. Bennett's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Across the line along the left wall. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Puck grab by Gould. Shakes himself free. Scores! Johnny Gould with the finish. The Lightning have to protect their own end, but they've got the equalizer they needed, and can they push ahead now?
Yeah, there's a lot of time left when you're looking at the third period right now, but they delivered the counterpunch, and it was a knockout, so the game is reset right now. And who's going to be victorious? That's the big question, James.
And he takes the feed. From the point, looks to make something happen. Marchand's going to play it against the half wall. Takes the feed at the point. That's blocked. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. Here we go. Goaltenders at the bench. They got the extra attacker out with the delayed penalty. Let's get the call here. Marchand's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in this scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
Trying to get out of the defensive end. Stays in the zone, but they maintain possession. Takes it to the front. Big play inside the defensive zone. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. There he is from the slot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Here's a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Marchand's got the puck along the blue line. On the attack along the boards. Here's a pass down low. Vasilevsky's got control of it now behind the cage. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Oh, it was a missile and he stopped it. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone face-off. The Panthers take possession off the face-off. Quick feed to Jones. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Picked up along the wall by Bjorkstrand. Tap dances around the check. Oh, tremendous glove save by Bobrovsky.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Luostarana's got it deep in the offensive end. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Under a minute to go in the third. Here's a short pass to Lilberg. One-time blast. Too much congestion in front. The Panthers move it in. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Jones. The one-timer! Shuts it down! Good fight for the puck along the boards. Wrist shot from the slot. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Puck is picked up here in the neutral ice by Chernak. Quick shot! And there it is, stopped by Bobrovsky. There's the horn, bringing the period to an end, but we still got a lot more still to come tonight. And we're bringing it to you here on EA Sports. It's hockey's equivalent of high noon. The shootout is set to go.
his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Can't convert on the opportunity and gives some hope to the other end.
Precious sometimes does funny things. Really looked like he was overthinking it there.
The Lightning came into the league in 1992. It took 12 years for their first cup, but they won multiple since. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Bolts are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Passes it over. Stopped by the goaltender. And that's knocked away by Kucherov. He scores! The kid Kucherov, the former Hart Trophy winner, comes up with a big one.
I can't believe that he's the one that initiated that defensive effort with the poke check, and then he winds up with the goal. And that's just a textbook example of how defense leads to offense.
Always love a good road trip to the Sunshine State. Hi, everyone. Alongside Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. We are in Tampa, Florida, as the Lightning are ready to strike. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Bolts start with possession as we are now underway. Moves it quickly over to Chernak. The Bolts looking against the half wall. Back to the blue line. And that doesn't reach the net. Great pressure on the offensive end by Kucherov.
Well, this is a critical play. I mean, this is a high-danger area, and he's able to put his stick out at the right timing to be able to disrupt it. Not easy as a defender to have that kind of timing and an active stick.
Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And they skated out of the danger zone. Florida's got the puck now. Quick pass to Reinhart. Look out, here they come on the attack. The Panthers are playing against the wall. Fantastic save!
Vasilevsky's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Forsling's lugging the puck. And it's a quick pass to Tkachuk. The Panthers take it along the wall. Florida's got the puck against the boards. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
Takes it in front. Feeds it over. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Tape-to-tape pass the center. Bennett's got it along the wing. Rister, big save.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Slides it back to the blue line. Olinsky's setting up against the wall. Right in front. Stopped by the goaltender. Dishes it off. And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. Coming to the net. Oh, there's a hit. And it can't connect as it's blocked in front. Big time save right there. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Florida's got the puck behind the net. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Through center. Shakes off the coverage. Rodriguez has the puck against the half wall. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Vasilevsky.
Well, great A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Past the halfway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. The Bolts have it now. Broken up in the neutral zone by Forsling. Moves it to Ekblad. Passes it to Reinhart. Here's a chance on the attack. And that's knocked away by Lilleberg. Quick feed to Ekblad. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. Oh, a clutch save!
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
He looks deep to Gonsalves. Oh, the whole team is reeling here inside the defensive zone, and the fans are nervous. And look at that, they finally get it out. Centering pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. With possession along the wall. The Bolts gain possession in their own end. Quick pass across to Hedman. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Chernak's got it in the corner. Oh, and he misfires on that. The Bolts ready to go on the attack. Fans screaming for a shot as the clock winds down. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. seconds of the first intermission. Sabalski, pounder. Here comes period number 2. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Florida's certainly in the driver's seat right now through 20 minutes of play, but it doesn't relate to the scoreboard here because they haven't been able to execute with the majority of possession that they've held.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Barkov won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And there's the save. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And that's deflected. Here's a chance behind the net. Taken along the wall by Reinhart. Handles the puck at the point. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Puck picked up by Hedman. And he takes the pass. Here's a short pass to Barkov. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. The Bolts gain possession along the wall. Now a quick pass to Radish. Shot! With the stop.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Florida's moving it into the offensive end. Oh, and he comes out with a big stop there. And he takes a shot. How many bodies in the way? The Panthers played along the wing. Picked up along the boards by Kachuk. Takes a shot. Scores! The Panthers have been pushing and pushing and pushing, and they finally get a goal here in period number 2.
I really like their game, James, and they haven't gotten frustrated, and that's a key element, especially when you're getting a ton of chances and you haven't been able to cash in. Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
Florida's got a hold of the puck off the draw. The Panthers played along the boards. Oh, nice stop with the glove by Vasilevsky. Oh, they do it again.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
Great save by Bobrovsky. Tampa Bay's got possession at center. Florida's on the attack. Hammers the shot. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Stops the rocket of a shot. Passes on over to Bjorkstrand. Tampa Bay's ready to go on the attack. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Moves it quickly over to Radish. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Quick pass to Polinski's. And now he moves it quickly to Saraskevich. And he slides it quickly to Kunin. Driving right to the front. Oh, he stopped it. I can't believe it.
I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, how did he track it? I mean, find that puck to be able to get to it. I mean, all of it just doesn't make sense except for the fact that he's extremely athletic and he's willing to do anything for that desperation save.
Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Makes a save. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Long lead pass to Reinhart. Oh, look at this! And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by McDonough. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
They go on the attack through center. Florida's got the puck against the boards. Takes a shot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Handles it along the blue line. 40-minute mark of the game. Slides it across. Mikola's got the puck. Sends it down low. Makes the save with the glove.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Players are set. Officials are set. Third period action is coming up. And we are underway here in the third. Still evened up. Will we see that go-ahead goal here? An easy stop with the pad by Bobrovsky. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Tampa Bay's playing it from the side. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Grabbed along the boards by Cirelli. Takes it away with ease. They've really got him on their heels here now. Sends a pass over. Here's a chance. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Moves it to Chernak. Along the half wall with the puck. Passes it over. Picked up along the wall by Cirelli. He grabs the puck here at the point. Blocked in traffic. And now it's grabbed by Gensel. Pass back to the point. The Panthers take over on possession. Feeds it over. Comes up with a stop. And he takes the dish. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by McDonough. Tampa Bay's looking to break out. Hagel's got it in the offensive zone. Denies him in close.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Comes into the paint. Oh, what a save in front. Points cross the line and is on the attack now. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. Takes the feed at the back end. Slides the puck over. Florida's got it along the wall. Let's move to the middle. And things starting to ramp up. He's got a step. Oh, what a save. Goalie advantage there.
Well, yeah, and how often you see it after practice, James, like 5-puck breakaway after breakaway. Well, this goaltender, he does his job, making himself big as possible and taking away any daylight.
Quick feed to Holmberg. Puck moved over to Bjorkstrand. Coughs it up at center. Moves around along the half wall. And he totally whiffs on that one. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Well, this is a highly entertaining game here, James. The puck goes one way and then... the other. It's a track meet out there. Coaches certainly won't like it because it means that neither team's playing strong defense.
Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Into the offensive end now. Florida's got the puck. The Panthers will play it from the defensive zone. Rodriguez plays it against the boards. Here's a short pass to Kulikov. Takes a shot. Oh, he stopped it. Got a pad on that one. Kucherov staying the line and on the attack. Dishes it off. Kulikov stick handling in his own zone. Takes the feed. Gains the zone from the right. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Moves it quickly over to Kucherov. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Kulikov. Back to the point it goes. Florida's at the back end. Lets it rip. Oh, he stopped that one on the one-timer. Quick pass to Barkov.
difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at this sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Vasilevsky's having a really efficient game right now, James. I mean, he's had to make many big saves throughout the game, and the timeliness of them can really give momentum to your team, and he has. I mean, just look at the ones that he has made. It's not necessarily quantity, but it's all about quality. He's been excellent.
Moves it to Paul, and that's picked off. Loses the coverage there. Here's a shot, turns it away.
Ekblad's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Gould. Kachuk's got it behind his own net. With that, we are heading to overtime. Get those OT picks in on social media, and we will see if we can find a winner next. Overtime, moments away. Overtime has started, and remember, we only need one shot to win this one. Florida's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Marchand. Now over to Barkov. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Florida's going to play it from the corner. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Taken along the wall by Forsling. Looking for space inside the D zone. Cuts to the paint. A chance to win it. And he keeps it alive. What a stop. Tiptoes around the poke check. Sends the feed in front. And that's stopped. Handles the pass. The Panthers carry it along the wall. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Huge stop on the one-timer. Chernak's taking it from his own end. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters, and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast. It's generating a ton of speed, and it's a track meet, trading chances at both ends.
And they continue to apply pressure here. The Bolts will play it in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Tampa Bay's got possession here in the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Kachuk. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Here's the pass. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Slides it across. Picked up by Verhaeghe. Looking to end it. Scores!
Can you trust when your heart starts to palpitate? There's a rush coming up like a hurricane that I can't explain. And it goes like, hey, these voices in my brain sound off like hand grenades. I guess they're here to stay. Hey, la 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 la, bang. It's just another day. Fear rains on my parade. desensitized. Doesn't matter cause it feels like home. And everybody's getting close to losing it. Watch the seconds tick, tick, tick. Light it up, light it up, light it up till it goes like bang. These voices in my brain sound off like hand grenades. I guess they're here to stay. Hey, la 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 bang. It's just another day. Fear rains on my parade. So if you feel the same, say la 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 la. Say la 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 la. Say la 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 la.
Taking over. We ain't taking over. Yeah, hey, hey. We ain't taking no L's. No, 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 no. Saints breaking out of cells. Go, 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 go. The battle's been won. He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we seeing W's all in the chat. It's like a home run straight off of the bat. Lion, the Judah, the cat out the bag. I can't dilute it, I'm bringing the facts like I was lost, but now I'm found. Trapped in darkness till you came around. Broken chains all falling to the ground. We ain't taking no L's. No, 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 no. Saints breaking out of cells. Go, 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 go. The battle's been won. He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, he ain't taking no L's. The victory is already won. 3 days in the ground in the kingdom of gun. Why just wait around when he told you to run? Told you to run. Run a race at the pace that you're supposed to. Break through, and there's nothing that he won't do. Broken chains all falling to the ground. We ain't taking no L's. No, 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 no. Saints breaking out of cells. Go, 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 go. The battle's been won. He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. No L's. Hey, taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's.
So this is emptiness, part of the game, I guess. When I'm looking for remedy, but the night won't set you free. No matter the warning signs, no matter how hard I try, my pulse is getting quicker, fingers on the trigger. Give me all that I need, find the truth on my knees, babe. Keep the beat on till I come undone. Every morning light shines on the shame I hide, but I'm in no way ready to face the sun. God knows what I've become, 'cause every cold and dark river somebody's baby, but till then I guess I'll just keep coming. Give me all that I need from the fruit of my need, babe. Keep the fever on till I come undone. To a cloud.
dreams are just a fantasy, and that is all they'll ever be. I turn the lights out on 1,000 eyes, all watching, waiting.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. We are in one of the true great modern destinations for the sport of hockey. Who would have said that 20 years ago? We are in Sunrise, Florida. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Lightning have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. The Bolts are going to get dinged here for a roughing call.
They always want to dictate pace when you start a game, and now they're back on their heels, taking the minor penalty. Looks like they weren't ready to go.
The Bolts win it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And that's off a stick. Oh, look at this. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. And that's poked away by Reinhardt. Verhaeghe's got the puck in his own zone. Across the line, down the left wall. Pusts it over. Turned aside with the glove by Vasilevsky. And he slides it quickly to Cirelli. And he loses control of the puck. Reinhardt's got it against the boards. Oh, what a save on the flapper. Power play has expired.
The power play unit looks stifled there. Well, you can't do that, and you're going to find your way marching over to the box.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Lightning have been called for tripping.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out from the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call.
Inside the offensive zone, takes the pass from along the boards. And it's a quick pass to Forsling. Shuts him down. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know about that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a shot. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Here's a short pass to Tkachuk. Makes another stop. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. What an opportunity here on the power play with this offensive zone draw.
It's all about motion and puck movement. Make the goaltender's already fatigued move.
Now a quick pass to Ekblad. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Good clearing attempt to breathe. The Bolts are back to even strength here.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
And he takes the feed. Moves the puck along the half wall. From the boards, he takes that pass. Hammers one. Comes up with a stop. Taken by Barkov. Nice poke shot. Oh, catches him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Moves it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Vasilevsky's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Moves it quickly over to Paul. The Panthers grab possession with the puck. And he sidesteps the check there. The Bolts move to the offensive zone. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the wall. Mason's presence known on the ice.
Well, we saw the hit, James. We know how hard it was, so it's not surprising to see that he is laboring, really struggling to get back to the bench.
Puck scooped up by Hagel. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Sends the pass crossover. Picked up along the boards by Jones. Passes it over to Tkachuk. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. Broken up by Radish. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Grabbed along the board by Littleberg. He got all of that one. Laying the body. Nice zone entry from the middle. The Lightning have the puck in their own end. Big time hit. That had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Passes it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Look out. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Tampa Bay's got the puck here in the open ice. Looking for space inside the D zone. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Kucherov's going to play it against the half wall. From point blank. Sensational stop by Bobrovsky.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Shots are coming at a premium right now, James. Not a highly entertaining game, but highly contested defensively. Someone's going to drive the paint without the puck, try and open up ice and sag coverage. I mean, get going here. Let's generate some offense.
Sends the puck across. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. On the attack along the boards. Into the corner of the attacking area. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Kucherov. And a great save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And now he passes up to Tkachuk. Pass it through, and he denies that great opportunity there. Drives to the crease. Feeds it over. Picked up along the wall by McDonough. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Moves the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Avoids the poke check. Big time stop there.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Shakes off the coverage. Pittsburgh's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Play is stopped, and here's the official call. The Panthers are being called for tripping.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Tampa Bay sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by 1. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
They score! A power play goal!
Well, specialty teams are often the difference maker. It's why you spend so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity. This is just a fantastic goal. It's because he's in good defensive posture. Because of his positioning, he's able to anticipate with a real active stick where that puck's going to go, and he intercepts that puck. He doesn't just stand there, he gets his feet moving to join the play and to get the goal. I mean, from start to finish, he creates it and he ends it.
Tampa Bay's got the puck in their own end. He says, let's get physical on that play. The Bolts looking against the half wall. Takes a hit on the play. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Luosterainen's moving the puck through his own zone. Pushes it across to Polinski's. They've got some momentum here. Sends it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play. Past the midway mark in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Bennett's won the draw here in the open ice. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Quick pass to Harden. Tampa Bay's going on the attack as they gain the zone. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Receives the pass. The Panthers take it along the wall. Toss it up on the play. And now he moves it quickly to Jones. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Scooped up along the wall by Kachuk. And now it's taken. Scores! Huge!
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
The Panthers pick up the all-important go-ahead goal late here in period number 2.
Well, you're always cutting periods into 5-minute increments, and this is the one that they wanted to score in, James, because it creates momentum that they can carry forward to the intermission.
Moves it to Hedman. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Takes the pass. Hedman's got it along the wing. And that pass goes off the stick. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. Dishes it off. And another stop, doing everything to keep the puck out. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
Florida's won the draw and they'll go to work. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Here's a chance. Swing and a miss. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next.
Featuring complete player listings for both teams, player bios, and informative stories.
Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. Well, here we go. The puck is swept up period number 3. 2/3 of the way to the finish. He scores! Nikita Kucherov, the former Hart Trophy winner, comes up with a big one. We're still in the early stages of this period. We got a tie game. Barkov's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Taken along the wall by Ekblad. And he slides it quickly to Reinhart. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. The Bolts have it now. Unable to reach that one. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. With possession along the wall. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Paul's got it in the defensive end. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Right on the doorstep. Off a stick and they can't connect. Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. Tampa Bay's gained possession. And he dodges the poke check there. The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Florida's won the draw. They take possession here in the open ice. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. Quick snap! Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Tampa Bay's made it a 2-goal game now here in the third.
Well, and that's a comfortable lead considering they've had the minority of the shots here. They've had some strong, solid goaltending that's given them an opportunity to get the lead. Now it's about managing the puck and seeing if they can ride it right to the finish line.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Kucherov's puck possession has been outstanding tonight, and anytime he's had the puck on his stick, he's made things happen, and that's a sign of a great hockey player because it's also a sign of good IQ. He knows how to scan, he knows how to process, he takes what's given in terms of distribution, but also not afraid to shoot the puck. I love the layers to his game, James, the reason he's got multiple points tonight.
Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Marchand. The Panthers played along the wing. Handles the puck. And that one's denied.
Vasilevsky's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
And that's intercepted by Lilleberg. Here we go, on-man rush. Puts it on net. Florida's got possession of the puck. Tries to get it to Marchand. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Wrist shot from the slot. Denies it! Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play.
James, there's a quick set of hands, and boy, are they on display right now. I mean, he lets that shot off, not much time and space, but he gets it off in a hurry, just rings the pipe.
More than half the period has expired. The Bolts now lead by 2. By Jones. Denies him with a save. Coming to the slot. Decides to think about it. He's off. Stones him on the play. Tries to get it over to Tkachuk. To his teammate. Tremendous stick save by Vasilevsky.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Nicolau. And he's knocked off the puck there. Tries to get the puck over to Tkachuk. The Bolts take possession in the defensive end. Quick feed to Gore. And he takes the feed. Dishes it off. Great reflexes there.
That's an incredible save here. It's post to post, but how about the power to be able to move laterally that fast to make that save?
The Lightning have gained control of the puck along the wall. Tampa Bay's on the attack. And cut that one out of the net. Sends it quickly from Luskarainen. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. From point blank. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
The goaltender is very aware of where the puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
My, he really got the hook in the own zone. That's blocked in front. Oh, and the D catching a much-needed break here as the puck clears. Pass across to Rodriguez. Goes right to the crease. Big time run into a hot goalie. They trail late in this third period. The Panthers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Absolutely fearless to step in front of that shot. Poked away by Forsling. Floats it right onto the tape. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Paul. It is all over. Tampa Bay's game wasn't exactly flashy, and they looked overwhelmed at times, but somehow they pulled it out in the end.
Well, James, the analytics are not going to predict the outcome with this one. I mean, they were under siege a lot of this game in terms of possession time, but they found a way.
We're here in the Everglades inside the Sunshine State of Florida. Some people think it's Gator country. This is Panther country now. Oh, this building's electric and both teams are set to go. The Bolts will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Pass to Jones. And here at center, that's intercepted. Pokes it away in his own end. Marchand's lugging the puck. The Panthers played along the boards. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Vasilevsky's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Takes that pass back at the point. Takes the feed. Nicholas fighting it along the line. Shuts him down. Slides the pass over to Gensel. Slides it across to Cirelli. The Bolts have it from the corner. And he can't hang on after that hit. The Lightning have possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to McDonough. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Puck picked up by Porter. Scores!
Prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here, and they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
The Lightning have finally delivered the game's first goal as we near the midway mark of period number 1.
And that's exactly what they needed, just to separate themselves from their opponent. When you get that first one, sometimes you drive your opponent back. Now they're hesitating and you create more opportunities.
Florida's got the puck against the boards. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Verhaeghe. Florida's got the puck against the wall. Forsling's got it in the offensive zone. Here he is, wristed on net. Vasilevsky's going to opt to hang on to this and get a whistle.
Yeah, he anticipates the play really well right now, and he's able to hold on there, and I don't mind that play at all. He hasn't been busy, hasn't had to make many saves. His team's winning this game. Just can reset as well in his own zone and allow that line change.
Barkov's won the draw, and they're on the attack. And he takes the pass. Turns his shot. Wow. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. Loses the coverage there. Sends it to the middle. And that's stopped. And now it's grabbed by Reinhart.
Bobrovsky's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you out-will your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Fires it on net. And he gets in front of that.
Bobrovsky's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net.
What a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge. I love watching saves like this. I can watch it over and over again, James, because you can see the competitive instincts in him. He has lit a fire under himself and his entire team with that one right now. I thought it was in, but clearly it was not.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. Picked up along the boards by Tkachuk. Scoops up the puck here. Slides it across. Chernev's got the puck. Quick pass to Jorgensen. Tampa Bay's got the puck against the boards. Moves it to Gonçalves. Drips it and rips it. Stops him cold. Quick feed to Tkachuk. Oh, look at this chance. Shot. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Tampa Bay's on the attack. Oh, look at this. Cuts to the front. Moves it to Tkachuk. Along the half wall with the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Bennett. Avoids the post check. Olinsky looks around. Slides the puck down low. Here's a short pass to Rodriguez. And he makes the save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Here in the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Bolts win the draw. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And the save. Tampa Bay's got it along the wall. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Picked up along the wall by Gensel. Sends a pass over. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Vasilevsky's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Florida's got it along the wall. Taken by Reinhart. And he takes the dish. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
The Bolts have it now. Moves the pass in front. And that shot's blocked. Gets the puck over to Reinhart. Passes it over. The Lightning have it in their own zone. Gets it over to Hedman. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Tampa Bay's looking to break out. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Here's a pass to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. He takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. Loses his balance on the play. Tampa Bay's got the puck in the corner. Hammers one at the net. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Verhaeghe's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Takes the feed. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. The Lightning have put themselves shorthanded, tripping the call.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Florida's won it, now they go on the attack. Balls around along the half wall. And that's picked up in the defensive end. Quick pass to Gord. Driving right to the front. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it to Barkov. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Bolts will play it from the defensive zone. Dished on over to Lilberg. Gains the zone through the middle. The Panthers have it behind the cage.
Hagel's almost out of the box.
Marchand stick handling in his own zone. The Panthers may not get many better chances than that to tie it as they fail to capitalize on the power play.
Now, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum, and the first stop is putting it in the back of the net, and now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
And he sidesteps the check there. Great heads-up play with the stick by Gensel. Scooped up along the wall by Forsling. Back to the point, he set it up. Turns it away on the slap shot. A chance. There's another stop.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I'm going to say, where are the D-boxing out?
Oh, what a stop by Vasilevsky. They are really scores. Magic touch-up. That's the midway mark of the frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Florida's won the face-off at center. Quick feed to Kulikov. Passes over to Rodriguez. The Panthers carried along the wall. Slides it over with pace to Bjorkstrand. Pumps the puck away. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that. Holmberg's been nabbed for tripping.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Takes a shot. Been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Marchand's got it against the boards. Sidesteps the check. And a great save.
I'd say, yeah, some fast twitch muscle fiber in there, because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Reinhart. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Into the offensive zone. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Moves it quickly over to Cirelli. Handles the pass. Look at this. It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Fans are buzzing. Teams are climbing into position here for the start of the third. Here we go. Third period is officially underway. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
Tampa Bay's got to find a way to manage the puck and do something with it here, James. You just look at the possession numbers, and they are way too...
Scores! They tied it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's all tied up. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Paul. Takes it to the front. And he goes back to regroup. Point blank stop by Bobrovsky. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Florida's trailing early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Now they got to finish. Tries to get the puck to Barkov. Feeds it over. Fires it. And the puck dies with the trapper save. Stuffs it again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The Lightning have to serve two for tripping.
These are the ebbs and flows of the game. You're leading in it. You take an untimely penalty. Now you got to kill it off. You got to find a way to get out there and make sure the equalizer is not scored on your watch.
Big time stop there. Look at this attack. It's smothering here, and the fans are loving it. And they'll finally get a chance to catch their breath here as they get it out. Florida's got it in their own zone. Moves into the slot. Big time save by Vasilevsky.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Dishes it off. Slides it across. Lilberg's taking it from his own end.
Hedman standing up, ready to go.
From the right side and up the middle. Penalty has expired. Both sides back to even strength.
Sometimes when you get out there on a PK, you can get on your heels, but with a one-goal lead, you can dictate the pace and felt like... Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Florida's got some fight in them tonight. Here we go. All tied up in the third.
Yeah, these games are great, James, especially when they go back and forth right into the third period. But finally, they're taking advantage of the puck possession that they've had and cashing in on some opportunities.
Here's a chance in front. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Taken along the wall by Paul. Sends it out front. And that doesn't connect. Hammers the shot. And they score.
Hang on, James. The official waved this off right away. This is going to be goaltender interference. Listen, these rules are put into play to protect the goaltender. The moment you come into contact, this is going to be waved off.
Face-off coming up here, and they certainly look hungry to answer back after that non-goal call. Puck is shot and play resumes. And that's picked off by Bjorkstrand. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Poked away in the defensive end. The Panthers will play it in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Polinski's. And that's intercepted by Hedman. Breakaway. Scores! Talk about swag on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
Puck scooped up by Radish. Quick pass to Kucherov. The Panthers take over on possession. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Florida's playing it from the side. And it goes right off his bucket to stay out.
I really loved his game tonight here, James. Let's have a look at some highlights of his game. I mean, he's been outstanding with and without the puck, creating scoring chances for his line mates. Just look at the way he uses his hands to deke around his opponent to get to the net. It hasn't come yet, but you got to figure he's going to get on the score sheet soon.
Florida's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Point's got the puck in his own zone. Into the offensive end now.
I'm not sure if he just got the wind knocked out of him, James, after that enormous hit, or whether there's an injury, but either way, he is really struggling to get back to the bench.
Possession after that hit. Picked up along the boards by Lilleberg. Here's a shot. Oh, he got a piece of it to The Panthers take it along the wing. Moves the puck along the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender. Feeds the puck across to Hagel. Moves it to Paul. Here they come on the attack. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Slides the puck over. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Oh, James, he took a huge hit there. We'll have to have another look at that one, but looks like he's having a hard time getting up.
Florida's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. Quick feed to Holmberg. Here they come on the rush. Strong defensive effort. Slides the puck over to Ekblad. Picked off in the offensive end. Quick pass over to Barkov. Florida's through center and now in the offensive end. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. The Panthers look around near the point. Big time stop. Tampa Bay's in transition. Puck grab by Gore. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to McDonough. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Let's get the official decision. Marchand's getting 2 for tripping.
Short-handed, down a goal here late in the third. They got to look to be opportunistic. They got to bring out the power kill and look to jump on pucks.
Tampa Bay's got it, and they're on the attack. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Florida's got the puck along the wall. Seniskevich has got it behind the net. And he takes the feed. Slides it diagonally to Radish. Oh, and here's the pass. Oh, wow, what a save.
An unbelievable.
Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Tampa Bay's quick start, clearly the difference in this one, Cheryl, as they get all their offense in the first.
They get their offense in the first, and then they protect the lead the rest of the way. Sometimes this can bite you and go the other way when you play too defensive, but they play it safe, and they keep the lead.